wish to acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of the land on which we meet today and pay respect to their elders, past, present and future. Each of the 2,094 Australians living with MND has a story about the personal impact of MND, and so this is just my story, which starts 4 years ago. Back then I'd recently received my PhD in sociology and was in my last year of a postdoc in the Faculty of Health Sciences at Sydney University. I was busy researching, writing papers, applying for grants, organising workshops, supervising postgrads and teaching, ironically, about Australia's healthcare system. My daughter Kimmy was in first class at the local primary school. My husband Ansel is also an academic, so we were busy kind of rushing around, juggling work with plaiting hair and school pickups, swimming lessons, birthday parties, laundry, cooking dinner and checking spelling. I loved ocean swimming and running, but was struggling with fitness, but managed to get to the gym or pool a few times each week. The first thing I noticed was that my legs cramped when I tried to stretch my quads and calf muscles. I thought I should probably eat more bananas for potassium. As the year rolled on, I started tripping and falling as I walked across campus, at home, once as I stepped onto a dusty street in Buenos Aires. I blamed my new multifocal glasses, my heavy backpack, my late nights writing, and decided that when I had to see my GP about something important, I'd tell her then. In November, I noticed my fingers twitching and cramping enough. I tripped and fell, once, twice, 3 times during that walk. And when I got back home, I made an appointment with my lovely GP. She carefully listened, checked my strength and ordered blood tests. A couple of days later, she rang me at work. The test didn't show what was wrong and she'd spoken to a neurologist. I was terrified. The options seemed to range from vitamin deficiencies on one hand, through diabetes and several serious but relatively treatable diseases, to motor neuron disease. I paid attention to my body, alarmed to notice muscles twitching, weakness, and for the first time in my life, unexpected weight loss. My husband came with me to that neurology appointment on the 7th of January 2013. We sat in her office, holding our hands in tears, as she told us I have motor neuron disease. She told us that individuals vary, but typical life expectancy is 2 to 3 years. My first thought was for our then 6-year-old daughter. How do we tell her? I had to tell her that MND is not the kind of disease that gets better, that scientists are trying their very hardest to understand it and fix it. The doctors don't know why I have it, but it's not her fault, and that it won't spread by us touching or hugging. A very long month later, I saw my now neurologist, the fabulous Dominic Rowe at Macquarie University, who confirmed the diagnosis. His advice was to try to take a week at a time and make the most of each day. With much support from my lovely family, friends, carers, health professionals and MND New South Wales, I generally managed to do this, surrounded by humour and small joys every day. I'm so proud of Kimmy and Ansel and how we've all adapted as I've deteriorated, sometimes gradually, sometimes with shocking suddenness. There's currently no way of stopping MND's relentless progress. Increasing disability and fatigue meant I had to retire decades early from work that I loved. I've progressed through a walking stick, walking frame, mobility scooter and manual wheelchair and had numerous falls, often reliant on ambos to get me up. Now I can't walk or stand up at all. I need others to shower me, take me to the toilet, brush my teeth, dress me and feed me. My husband and I have had to move into separate beds. I need 2 people to hoist me in and out of my hospital bed, and most nights I wake him to adjust my position. Our family home and life have been taken over by disability equipment and the schedule of daily carers. I retain full feeling, but can't scratch my itches or move when I'm uncomfortable, cramping or in pain. I have to ask for help all the time. My 9-year-old does much more for me than I can do for her. And 2 of the biggest losses for me, and I can't swim anymore, and I can't hug my family. And yet I am one of the lucky ones. My beautiful friend Bernice died last month, just 21 months after diagnosis. 3 years on, I'm lucky to still be alive. Many of the 2,094 Australians with MND have lost their voice. I'm lucky to still be able to speak. So to finish, I'd like to use my voice to plead that MND be taken more seriously. Our families need support now. We need money spent on providing proper and timely support and care for all Australians living with MND. And we need hope for the future. More money must be invested into research towards understanding and eventually curing this muscle-eating monster.